I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine.
If I get jump scared, you get jump scared.
You won't get tired of dying, will you? Now I get to play take apart and put back together. You won't feel a thing. I was the first. I have seen everything.
Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail.
Seeing you powerless is like music to me. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate.
No light can save you now.
Let me put you back together, then take you apart all over again.
I will vomit you back to relieve your horror. Reflection of what you have created.
Flash that light all you want. It can't save you now.
Want to see the scooping room?
Why do you hide inside these walls?
A performance was demanded of me, and now I have delivered. Encore!
Night. ya. Turn your back for 1 second and I'm like, wazoo! Ninja skills.
It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all the sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
Even monkeys fall from trees.
I was just waiting for you to drop your guard.
I don't get out much, so you'll have to forgive my enthusiasm.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit, please deposit, please deposit.
Please deposit 5 coins.
What a treat to come here and meet your bass as it hits concrete.
I may not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing.
When I'm here, you play by my rules.
Yar, you win some, you lose some. Yarg, you play with fire and sometimes you get burned.
Oh, that's me. Time for your controlled shock.
In the ring.
I always come back.
I've been looking for you, and now I will never let you go.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.